Somewhere along the way, we got taught the love is supposed to be big, loud, grand gestures. And if it doesn't look that way, we start wondering if something is missing. I blame Hollywood. So today, with Valentine's Day right around the corner, I wanted to talk about something quieter and less flashy, but way more real. Hello, friend, and welcome to Torches, Yoga, and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren, and I'll be your coach. If you are curious about mindfulness, healing, and practical habits that actually work, you're in the right place. Here we focus on simple but powerful practices grounded in ancient wisdom and modern science to care for both our minds and bodies. So go ahead, hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. If you've ever felt like February 14th didn't live up to the Hollywood hype, if you only feel the love on Valentine's Day, or if you've ever wondered, is it me? Well, it's not you. We've been sold this idea that love should have and come in grand gestures, big moments, big feelings, and big proof. And there's nothing wrong with intensity or excitement. Those feelings matter. But lasting connection doesn't come from what's flashy or impressive. It comes from what allows our nervous system to settle, to recognize safety, and to feel familiar and connected. Excitement and desire live in different systems than love and attachment do. So when the intensity softens, it doesn't mean that the love has disappeared. It usually means your body has moved from stimulation to stability. Love often shows up less as a rush and more as consistency, predictability, and a sense that we're not bracing for what comes next. And psychology backs this up. Studies show that connection isn't built in the highlights. It's built through what researchers call micro moments. Just tiny, repeated moments of attunement. And attunement just means that someone is paying attention to you in small, reliable ways. When they listen without interrupting or jumping in to fix it. A kiss goodbye every time. Remembering the things you don't love and quietly avoiding them. Checking in after something stressful. Or sitting with you when you're quiet instead of trying to fill the space. Maybe they adjust their tone when they can tell you feel overwhelmed. All this and so much more. It's definitely a you know it when you feel it type of thing. Most of these moments don't feel romantic when they're happening. They feel ordinary, and that's why we can sometimes miss them. These moments matter because our nervous system is always scanning for cues of safety or threat. Consistent small gestures tell our bodies we don't have to stay on guard here. We can soften, be seen, and be open for connection. This is the stuff that keeps people bonded long after the spark stops performing. And this is where mindfulness becomes so helpful. It doesn't make relationships perfect. It helps us participate as partners when we are more present in our own bodies. Not because it tells us who to love, but because it helps us recognize what actually feels right for us. When we approach our relationships mindfully, we are more available, we listen better, we react less, and we show up as our authentic selves, not one that is hiding behind boundaries or games. Let's try a little practice here together right now. This isn't about analyzing or figuring anything out. We're just going to notice how our body responds to connection. Wherever you are, just take one slow breath in. As you exhale, let your shoulders soften a little. Now bring to mind someone you spend time with. This could be a partner, a close friend, or even someone you're getting to know. Don't pick the most complicated option, just someone familiar. Got it? Now, without replaying conversations or stories, simply notice what happens in your body when you think about being with them. Do you feel a softening, or is there a tightening? Is there a sense of ease or effort? Do you feel expansion or contraction? There is no right answer. We're not labeling anything as good or bad, just noticing. Now, imagine a small, ordinary moment with this person. Something neutral, like sitting together, a shared routine, or a quiet check-in. Again, notice your body's response. Does your breath deepen, or your jaw unclench? Or do you feel the need to brace or perform? This is discernment, not judgment. It's our nervous system giving us information long before our mind tries to explain it. Mindfulness helps us listen to that information without rushing to conclusions. You don't have to decide anything today. Just notice what your body recognizes as ease and what it experiences as effort. That awareness alone changes how we show up. Discernment isn't loud, it's subtle. And this is how mindfulness supports healthy connection, not by telling us what to do, but by helping us feel what is true. This is also where it helps to separate romance from relational safety. Romance can feel exciting, energizing, and even intoxicating. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. But relational safety feels different. It feels like you don't have to brace, you don't have to perform, and you don't have to shrink yourself to keep the connection. When something is right for us, we're able to stay present. We don't disappear, we don't over-explain, and we don't feel like we have to earn closeness. Mindfulness helps us notice whether a relationship invites us to be more of ourselves or if it is asking us to manage ourselves constantly. Now, keep in mind we are all human and some days are better than others. If sometimes connection feels hard, that doesn't automatically mean the relationship is wrong for us. Sometimes it means our nervous system is tired or stressed or carrying too much. But if you consistently feel on edge, like you're self monitoring or like you're walking on eggshells, mindfulness doesn't ask you to push through that. It just asks you to notice it. Awareness isn't about judgment, it's about honesty. And honesty is what keeps us from abandoning ourselves in the name of connection. All right, I have a practice for you to try out this week as you move through your days, in your daily interactions, not just with your romantic partner, but with all your interactions with friends, coworkers, strangers out there in the world. I want you to take that powerful pause and start noticing how you feel after the moment of connection. After spending time with someone, do you feel more grounded or more depleted? More like yourself? Or do you feel like you have to replay and analyze the encounter? Do you have a feeling of clarity or confusion? We're not going to analyze the answers that come up for us, just notice what is there. If we are moving through our relationships with mindfulness, we don't have to worry about making immediate decisions because we are open to see the honest data and the messages our bodies are trying to tell us, and we're able to see when patterns reveal themselves, whether it's our own or theirs. When we are in a relationship that supports nervous system safety, something really important starts to happen. We stop performing, we stop playing the role, we stop shrinking or hardening to protect ourselves. We show up better, we listen better, we repair faster, and we can hold space for them without losing ourselves. That's what it means to show up as our best selves. Not perfect, not polished, just present. Valentine's Day definitely puts our relationships on display. It's like it's asking, is this romantic enough? Is it exciting enough? And it has us questioning, is this what it's supposed to look like? And if we're not careful, we start measuring our lives against moments we're only seeing from the outside. Like we're only seeing the highlight reel. And that can pack a lot of pressure into 24 hours come Valentine's Day. Mindfulness offers a different perspective to consider, one that doesn't include comparisons or performance. It asks, how safe do you feel being yourself here? Can you speak freely? Can you rest in the connection without having to feel like you need to manage it? Can you show up as you are on an ordinary Tuesday, not just on special occasions? That kind of safety doesn't always look romantic. It doesn't come through in photos, but it's what allows love to be lived, not just demonstrated. So if Valentine's Day brings up comparison, pressure, or even doubt, see if you can treat that as information instead of a problem. Let it be an invitation to check in with your body, not your expectations. Just check in to notice what feels steady, easeful, and what feels like you don't have to try so hard to be enough. Those quiet answers tend to be far more honest than anything that this greeting card holiday is asking from you. Friend, healthy relationships don't ask us to perform, explain, or shrink, and they don't come in flashy packaging with grand gestures. Love is built and sustained in little, consistent moments where we choose to be present for ourselves and for our partners. Let me know in the comments if you are in a relationship, what's something your partner does for you that makes you feel warm, supported, and like your system can just take a nice deep exhale. All right. Thank you so much for sharing a piece of your day with me. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I will see you soon.